Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to my channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Cancer. Cancer placements, or if you have Cancer in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. My messages are not for everyone. They are for anyone, but they won't resonate with everyone. And my nose is itching already. Okay. All right. We got Neptune, sacrifice. Okay, Cancer. So there's an energy that, or you're thinking about, or there's an energy that wants you to give something up for the highest good. Well, this is from the past. So maybe this doesn't include the highest good for you any longer. Yeah, you're making fair and just decisions for yourself here. And for those around you. So when you make a fair decision for yourself, you make fair decisions for those around you. Give me a second here. I've been having trouble with my sound on my live reading, so I really do need to check it. Make sure it's working. Ah, there we go. It is working. Okay. So wait a minute. Let me turn it back down. All right, give me a second here, Cancer, because it's not working the way that I want here. Of course. Okay. That'll be good enough. All right. All right, there's decisions you're making, because I was on decisions, because I had Libra. Fair and just decisions for your support, what makes you feel secure, and for your family. All right, Cancer. If you're interested in previous readings, you're going to find them under the Live tab, pretty much. Okay, and I do appreciate the support. If this resonates, like, subscribe, comments, shares are greatly appreciated, as always. Cancer, what's going on? You're about ready to get your ideas going. Maybe you're looking for a connection to get an idea going, but maybe you're supposed to be doing this on your own. Okay, again with the past and a secret. Cancer, what are the messages for Cancer? About your destiny, where you're going. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or there was a lot of focus and dedication to something at one time, but maybe that is shifting now, because that doesn't always occur for a lifetime, the same dedication and the same focus, obviously. There's a secret result of a power, and then you're here with the past. So the past is coming up. You get to decide where you're going. All right, you got the resources to maintain productivity. Got a beautiful sky behind me here. So anyway, and the sun, the beautiful sun is out. Things are being brought to light where you're going. So you're following the signs, or you're pretty sure what you're doing here, at least anyway. Enjoyment, cherish, resurrect, and then relationships. Deciding what relationships to resurrect or not to resurrect. Whatever's being brought to light, where you're going, the resources to maintain, your creations, your destiny, the practicality, all that being aligned. Okay. And then the first word I saw was resources down here, but it's in reverse. It's about your patience. So having the patience of a God right now, whoever I'm talking to. Okay. North Node. Knowing when is the time and when is not the time. Okay, not every time is the time. Doing a little at a time. You'll be doing a little at a time, therefore you get a bigger picture about what's available. When you rush something, you miss something possibly. Okay? Virgo, right. Perfectionism. So analyzing. When you rush something, look at something so closely, you actually miss something. Here's quick. There's the quick I felt. A quick energy, whatever's rushing around or rushing about, it's unsure of itself. All right. Cooperation to perfect and decisions. So all comes down to your decisions and Libra. Your desires. You could have been dealing with an Aries, Libra, Leo, or Capricorn. I might revisit those. I don't do that too often, but I got love coming in. Knight of Cups. Something of the past is like you're leaving it behind. This is going the opposite direction. So you don't have to carry that story with you. The Five of Wands story. This has to do with where you're going. I got the Queen of Pentacles coming out sideways. So Earth sign energy, I'll go ahead and take her upright. Because this does have to do with your destiny. This has to do with attraction, nurturing, knowing you have enough. You're not in lack when you're, so this was about some kind of, you're accomplishing something. You've accomplished something a little at a time. It's time to be proud of yourself for accomplishing, King of Swords. Maybe you have a Libra that is actually rooting for you. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. Okay, somebody could have their eye on you in a loving way. That is the truth. Having your eye, so maybe you're used to having how do I want to say that? Maybe you're used to having eyes on you. What is that? The evil eye? In that way, but actually there's not, this is not carrying that energy. Okay, all right. Hello. Thank you for the rose. Like what? What? Trying to read your comment here. Like when what? I can't even read that. What he thinks about me, challenging. Well, I don't know. Watch the reading and you might find out. Okay, so truth. Coming to light. All right, the real story, it looks like. The real story doesn't present itself all at once. Sun. I mean, everyone has their own truth, and then there's ultimate truths, and then there's purposeful lies. Yeah. Oh, I just saw the Hermit, and now I've got the Ten of Cups. There's a happiness, a lot of happiness happening. All the happiness under the sun could happen for you. It's just where, maybe you're worried about where you're going, or somebody's worried about where you're going, or what you're destined to do, because maybe you're destined to do something that other people really don't do. All right, I got a Nine of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse, and a Four of Swords. So I don't know, is that interfering with somebody else's partnership because they don't got one? Having fun doing that? Yeah, I knew I felt that. Okay, so Five of Wands, competition, chaos, and drama. As I said before, drama doesn't invite itself. You have to invite drama in, or participate with it, or have some kind of thoughts, even whatever it is. But it's your responsibility to release yourself from the drama, even if it's not yours, because it's being directed your way, and it's not yours. Then why would you want to engage with it? And it's coming from a Two of Cups in reverse. So this is energy, or you, or somebody that's not expecting a Knight of Cups to show up. Okay? I just want to say. All right. So the Two of Cups is in reverse. It was either a breakup or it was a karmic lesson. There was lessons to learn here. This is not taking a break. This is pushing a narrative or something. Pushing a narrative about an empress. Okay, so this empress energy corresponds to this earth energy, nurturing the pinnacle, nurturing and not attracting, enjoying life. I mean, the empress enjoys life, you know, she doesn't go around and be in everybody's business, right? Now I got the star in reverse. So there was some kind of energy in someone's business, and it turned out to be hurtful, wasn't helpful, and an injustice, because that kind of stuck to me. Somebody feels like there's an injustice. That's, to me, that judgment, it's not judgment, but that, hey man, it's a higher perspective. Yeah, it's like an energy feels like there's been an injustice only because it didn't work out the way they wanted. Okay, we still have that Knight of Cups coming in with a Ten of Cups. So it's when one thing ends, another begins. I have an ending and a beginning simultaneously. And then another ending, which is a completion, and then a brand new beginning. This is a lot about love. All right. Things are being brought to light about what was given and received here. There was something really off, really imbalanced, minor injustices leading to major injustices toward a Ten of Cups, toward a happy home or environment. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. Ten of Swords. Yeah, well, so you didn't accept another sword. Well, there's a counterpart. So this is a couple. This is the masculine aspect of this Two of Cups in reverse. So it's the feminine keeping it together here. And going for something new. New spark. The spark never left. Huh. Good. All right. What else here? Because this King of, said the spark never left, and it's going to show up. This guy's on his way. Okay. And this guy right here is going to be aware of it. Okay. You're over the sadness. Somebody might be sad that Two of Cups and Three of Cups are over. Hermit, Virgo. Virgo has something to do with this, possibly. Virgo, you gained some inside information from the past about what someone committed to for a short time. That's about. It's brought about a Tower. This could be an Aries. The past. Somebody's worried about some kind of fated event. So, if it's a fated event, I mean, all events could be declared fated. Therefore, what's holding you back here, Cancer? All right, you got the Eight of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Four of Cups in reverse. You're very free here, and you've got a lot of opportunities. You've got a lot of attention. You could be dedicated so much in one direction, you're not seeing someone else you got somebody's attention. You got the King of Wands attention. Ace of Pentacles. Was it because you're so nurturing with your pentacle then? Yeah, possibly. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. If you remember, that came out sideways I took it upright. Here it's in reverse. Belonging with or to or about a Three of Cups. So this is a group that took advantage of something, because I got the Emperor in reverse with strength. You had the courage and strength to break free from a group that was taking advantage of some kind of career or destiny or where someone was going. Okay, it's like you're not carrying the burdens though, because these burdens, you realized if you were carrying the burdens, you couldn't see where you were going. Okay, there was a lot of hard work put into it, win at all cost situation. This energy doesn't know where it's going. It's not taking responsibility, and it also wants to get success off of your energy. Could belong to an entire community that is not taking responsibility, and you are actually succeeding in your ventures here. You could be holding back, standing your ground. Chariot in reverse. Things blocked. I said it's blocked. Ships aren't coming in because this energy is so unorganized. It's not even on the same page with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is more than one, not on the same page. So there's like a energy feeling it's higher than another here. Feeling more entitled, or I don't even feel, it's worse than entitled. Feeling higher, feeling more important. I don't know. Ten of Cups all the way around now. This is two energies coming together for a Ten of Cups, and then whatever injustice occurred in the past is going to be like slowly sorted out. A lot of it is intuitive. When you stand your ground about the Star, so it's about losing hope, or the hope wasn't even a stable hope. This hope was based upon something too fragile. That makes sense? Emperor in reverse. Hope was based upon something fragile, and trying to overly give to what? Get support? Fool. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know what kind of game that is. No, it's this game. The Five of Wands that came out in the previous deck. Competing over this Ten of Cups. That does not lead to the Ten of Cups. King of Wands is now in reverse. Win at all cost. Once again. 5-5, there's much change. That Page of Pentacles keeps being shown here. So there's something about brand new, being able to learn something new, a new idea, a new endeavor, a new growth, a new something coming out of this tower, a new skill, new love, strength, a new strength you have, Star, a new position you have, a new strength and a new position is all coming out of this. Ace of Wands in reverse. You might be turning an energy down, which surprises that energy, and it didn't expect it. The World. You closed out the cycle. You've got a lot of support here. A lot to learn, maybe, because the World and the Page of Pentacles is like open to anything you want. Moving to calmer waters, then the Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. The source of these Tens of Swords is being revealed. Just because... Okay, I ain't even going to go there. Just walking away. Where is the Five of Swords involved? I mean, Five of Wands involved. Because it's a lot of justice. There was an injustice in the other deck. I said that these little, I don't know what's little. These injustices create, these little injustices, is that what I call them? I don't know, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Created injustices. Justice is being restored. It's like, nobody knows how. You just keep walking away. So it's like when you turn back and look, you put yourself back into the unless you are in complete observer mastery mode, unless you're an observational master, okay? Looking back on the past can intertwine back with the karma and delay the details needed. I get it's like that was done for some kind of purpose that was not relevant even anymore. So a past purpose that after years had gone by, the first purpose isn't relevant anymore. Okay. Not hanging on to the anxiety and the worry. Realizing justice will take place. As long as you don't pick up the burdens. What does justice have to do with? That Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, we saw that. Oh, it's right here. Not taking, just not stopping. Somebody just can't stop doing whatever it is they're doing. Full Empress, toward an Empress. What's in the background? On Lovers. Can't, okay. Somebody's too busy to take a new beginning or something. There's been new available beginnings over and over again, but they just haven't been accepted by a past energy to move on. Yeah. A lot of egos involved with the King of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, a lot of ego. Okay, but that ego, it can't stand the ground with the ego. I mean, the ego is just ego. 77. Cancer. So whatever created the injustice has no ground to stand on, so the universe is going to carry it forward. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This has to do with monetary give and take. Then something didn't end as equal as one is talking. I have a healed energy here. And then I have, you turn into something down you don't want. Queen of Wands, very confidently as well. And that could be disturbing another's peace, because their peace depended on your not being confident. You could be cutting it short, uphill battle, fighting for a lost cause. This energy is fighting for a lost cause to interfere with where someone's going and their destiny. Burning through money, poor investment, and broke. The whole community, poor investments and broke now. You could be moving away from this energy physically, energetically, or emotionally. It's all forked up, the time and the behind. So this group was doing a lot of business. Okay, you could be making a splash. You're deep diving into the truth, is what I get. Somebody's looking down at their shoes and they're not looking up. Look up once in a while. Can't break the ice with that justice. So yeah, there is nothing to say. I don't get. You get a lucky break. There's a spotted reputation right behind that. Somebody thought they were going to affect a reputation, or this was about affecting someone's reputation. All right, neatly tied up, secured, a trustworthy connection. You have a trustworthy connection that maybe someone doesn't even know about, and that's fine. There's an energy that's immature and being hungry, trying to form a new idea. There's going to be a cost to that forming a new idea there. Cold shoulder and put on ice for a while. So can't break the ice, something about ice and cold shoulder. You have the real deal. This is the real deal. You have a real deal. So, what? We have. Comes back to bite you. Comes back to bite you and gets bitter and goes sour. Well, that's the cost. Whatever Somebody's going to try to do something one more time, and it is going to come back to bite them, and there is going to be a cost. And the cost isn't going to incur right away. It's going to happen slowly, possibly. And this energy isn't even going to know where, what, or why, is what I feel. Heavy. It's going to be in heavy energy and not know why. So it might come your way because it's in heavy energy. And it's not realizing it's creating its own. You could be very unconventional. So you're breaking free from conventionality where your unique qualities are an important part of your purpose, and it's okay to feel and be different from others always. Give it to God and not trying to control the situation. Clearing negativity. Clearing negativity from within and around you with smoky quartz. Increased support is in reverse. Clearing this kind of support system is to grow a new support system, should I say. That's the truth. I got the sword and the stone and the sword of truth right here, right here. This support system was a negative support system. You are ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to be open to new love with Tanzanite. I've got a prophyllite. I've got to give it to God again. Amber, you're not trying to control the situation. So that's more like whatever's meant for me is going to show up. And if it's not, you don't want it. And also, change what you can if it's in your control. And if it's not, if it's out of your control, it should be out of your mind too. Be gentle with yourself. Some kind of truth revealing when you give it to God. Forgiveness heals. Increase support in reverse. So being asked to forgive yourself here for this support system that was faulty or false in whatever way. It's topaz and amber, so a lot of grounding energy here. So ground yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. Wellness. So your health is improving. The recovery of health and wellness is here. Well, this is part of a life lesson with Peridot. It's a negative pattern to break free from. You have opening doors and new heights after you clear the negativity. It doesn't, just like drama can't survive without drama, without more of it, you know. Negativity can't survive without more of it either. All right, there's energy behind the veil. Here, enjoy the journey. Give up control. We as humans always want to go somewhere. We think if something changes and we see that it's not always about seeing something or going somewhere, or it's not about that. Enjoy the journey again. I love it. Release burdens with the clearing the negativity. All right. 4, saving grace. Releasing your burdens with grace. Because if you don't release burdens with grace, they're not going to be released. Does that make sense? Honest echoes. Listen to yourself honestly. There's a metamorphosis mirage. There's a mirage with a group or a support system that's in reverse that you're clearing negativity from. You're being able to hear what is unsaid and then be open to receive. But you're going to be receiving with more clarity and with the roots of stability. Give it to God. I said something about grounding, and here's the roots. And here's the tree doesn't try to control things around it. It just grows, something like that. Happiness is simple. Yeah, here. Happiness is simple when you give up control. You ever seen somebody try to control everything around them? Okay. It's labyrinth of choices with this love. You have choices. You have all the choices you want. A feather of hope. Hope being restored and ancestral support. Support that can't be removed. And a breakthrough. Maybe that's a breakthrough you're having. There are some support that cannot be affected or removed or swayed or influenced. Okay. Give up control. There's honest echoes of something happening for the highest good. All right, Cancer, I am going to leave that there. I hope this was helpful. Thanks a lot. And I'll see you next time.